Alright, welcome to Saving Maverick. Today is Thursday, and we're going up to the boat tomorrow. Today what I'm doing is I am building pallets. These are going to be the tops, so 2 pallets, 24 by 30, I believe. 24 by 33, that's right. That was just some old scrap plywood I had from a heater box from my previous job at a factory. And then I've got various scrap lumber that I had in a pile. It's all old pressure treated shit right here. And I'm just cutting it up to size. Here's the basic layout of the pallets. So 24-inch runners on the ends, 21 inches in between, 30 inches sandwiched in between here, everything tied together. And then I'll have 3 cut in half 2x4s, doot on each pallet underneath to separate it up from the ground. And everything is pressure treated except for that plywood. The guy who's moving the boat, he wants me to take all the loose lead ballast out of the vessel. So there's probably, I don't know, several thousand pounds of lead ingots in the hull. Previous owner has gotten it out of the bilge, but it is still in the boat. And seeing as how the boat is not in peak structural integrity, he wants it out of there. He's going to load it up on the boom truck along with the masts for transit to my house. So the other day, I got a green light for shipment of the boat, which is going to be parked right here. Some tree work. We're going to bring the trailer in here, and the masts are going to be on sawhorses. I got a couple yellow metal sawhorses downstairs, and yeah, that's that. Hi, Pepper. Alright, anyway, here's the first pallet. See, it is beefy. All pressure treated framing. Roughly half-inch plywood. All screwed together. Good stuff.
Whoop.
Pallet time! Alright. There we are. 2 nice, solid pallets. Made from reclaimed wood I had laying around the house in the yard. Alright, folks. We are back here aboard Maverick. And you can see we have water in our bilges. But to alleviate that, I brought a little pump with me. So we're gonna pump your bilge. All right, without further ado, balls. People losing prime. Nothing's coming out because the damn pump keeps losing prime. Did anything come out at all? All right, so here's a little update. So here's these pallets I built. We've got all of our ballast on top. You know, in the last video, I was wondering where the batteries were. Well, here they are. They were in the basement of the house over there. So these are our batteries. Just standard lead acid batteries. Unknown if they work, but they're coming with the boat. So there's that. Let's take a look at the spars. So here's our mizzen mast. We got a little bit of spongy. Solid two-piece lamination of Sitka spruce. Got our radio antenna on top. Alright, so here's our main mast. Do the wide angle thing here. See this also, two-piece lamination of that nice spruce. Here's our junk mast boot. Mast rings, belaying pins. All of our rigging still hanging on it. This is a big boy. Got, I believe that's called an anchor light. We got hardware for another light up here. Wires going down the shrouds. I think they're called shrouds. New to all this sailboat stuff. Alright, so here's our secondary spars. Right there is our gaff. You can tell that from the leather padded jaw on it. So that rides up the main mast. Here's our main boom. And I think this must be our mizzen boom. And then this is the staysail boom, which will hook onto a collar on the main mast and go forward, and then be tethered onto the staysail on the main support wire going up to the main mast. Still working on my terminology. Got a little water seeping out the garboard seam. That's because we have water pooled in the bilge, and unfortunately my little pump is not working too well. You can see it pissing out. Over here. Ass into that garboard looks a little bit chewed up. Seeping coming down here. Before I bring this guy up and put him in the cabin. Alright, so as promised, this, I believe, is a secondary ladder. Here we have an extra tiller. A little ladder for something. So this right here was the poop tank. Looks like a manual bilge pump. So yeah, that's all the stuff I promised to show you. Well, we have another little ladder set up here. Not exactly sure what or why that's there for. Barnacles. Alright. So I think bilge pumping thing I wanted to do is not really going to happen. But I have this gas can and I have a siphon pump. So I'm going to try to pump out the oil pan, which has a bunch of sludge in it. Alright, so my little electric bilge pump doesn't want to cooperate today, so the kids are getting restless, so I think it's time to pump this slurry out of here and get going for the day. So, without further ado, that's lovely stuff right there. So I have a 2-gallon gas can here. There we go. No, get in there. Never mentioned that I hate pumps. What? Well, the manual pump works far better than the electric one. I'm emptying the nasty pan. All right, I think that's as good as I'm getting it. Say that's significantly better. There's old Volvo. Yeah, so that's... You can see we still have water down in the main bilges. But I don't know. Guess we're just gonna have to live with that, and I'm gonna have to reef the garboard seams when I get the boat home. Alright, so just give you guys a little look around here. You can see a significant amount of the garbage has been gotten rid of. She's starting to dry up a bit. Got all the ports open. I even had the main hatch open until I had to get out of there. See, all the lead is out of there. No more lead inside the house here. There was old moldy toilet paper and all manners of disgusting crap in here. By the way, I really like this little faucet fixture here. That's really cool. Now we got the head. Didn't want to open it last time, but let's open it. That's gross. But as I've said, that's going to get replaced with a composter, so no worries there. Nothing's really changed up front here, except gotten rid of all the lead. I was going to take the sails home, but I have a giant black trash bag full of... Look at that. Look at the Samson post. That looks pretty good. Looks like it might be some sort of exotic type of timber, too. Looks good. Oh, look. There's our hull number. 28805. Net tonnage 7. It's going to be cramped sleeping quarters. That's all right. I want to put a butterfly hatch in, because obviously that needs to be replaced. Got a little windicator. Wind wizard. I don't think this is a wind vane so much as it's just a wind indicator. All right, so that oil pan is cleaned out. All right, so I have strung some old rigging along the peak here to that tie-off point. This will act as kind of a ridge to force water down and over. That one needs to be tightened up a bit. Yes, one other thing real quick I wanted to point out. These are our chain plates. They're there. And then the two for the main over here. These are stainless, which I thought they were steel, but they are stainless, which is... I'd rather have them be bronze, but beggars can't be choosers. I believe this boat actually is fastened in stainless. You can see a lot of rust coming through at the fastener points on the hull, which means that it's probably not, what is it, A4 stainless you want for marine applications? But she was built in 1962, so I don't think they really had all that much of an understanding of that sort of thing just yet. Alright, so yeah, I got another tarp because the last one I got was 29 by 19, which left about 4 feet at the stern. And it's supposed to rain a couple times between now and when I anticipate this boat getting shipped to my house, so really want to make sure she's watertight because we don't need any more rain damage. I'm gonna glove up here, go below and close all the portholes. It's interesting too, for such a damp boat, I put a bunch of these moisture absorber things down in the hull here. She's got water in the bilge. She's very damp. I put a tarp over her, and not a one of them collected any. I mean, obviously this one's sealed up. It's got foil still on it, but I deployed a bunch of them properly. Nary a one of them collected any moisture, which is very peculiar. But anyway, we'll go down below and close the portholes. Put these soles back in. Actually starting to feel like a boat. All the junk out of here. Carl, there was a pile of junk here. Some junk everywhere. I got a whole contractor bag full of crap out of this boat, which is good. Alright. Some more to get out, like these lampshades are shot. This always trips me up, literally. Because there's like a 2-inch step up going forward. So I'm constantly like running into it with my feet. I have to see if I can do anything about that. I may be able to lower the floors, which would be ideal, because then you have just a flush floor going all the way fore and aft. Like I like this level. And then, since it's such a small area in the V-berth, gaining an extra couple inches of vertical room would be ideal. Let's get this boat closed up and covered so we can go home and the whining, discontented children can go do their homeschooling work and watch some slightly educational programming. Look at that algae growing right on the porthole. So 2 out of the 8 portholes have screens. These are nice too. These are solid cast bronze. Made shit proper back in the day. water. I'll just lower that down the rope. That'll be interesting. See these? These are definitely glued at one point. Solid teak boards. Weather boards, so they're called. Use the proper terminology. So those will get rejoined and re-epoxied at some point. Oh, what else I found amidst all the rigging? An old rigger's knife. The marlin spike. I can stay with the boat because I bought myself a nice one. All right. See you guys down there. All right, so work's done for today. Got her all covered up. Should keep most of the rain out. It's not forecasted to be horrible. Should let all, if not, most if not all of the water just flow right off. So, in all likelihood, next time you guys see me in this boat, we will be preparing to haul her away to my house. So, that's that. Take care. Like, subscribe, and share if you would.